Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Onalaska Luther. Ken Manning along with Tom Lohr.
Hello, Ken.
Western Wisconsin Video Production. How are we doing tonight?
Oh, we're good, yeah.
I tell you
it's hard
what.
to be bad up here in this bird's eye view. It's kind of neat. You feel really important.
You're not going to miss too much, hopefully, up here. That's for sure. Well, we are going to have a very interesting volleyball match here tonight, Tom. The Viroqua Blackhawks traveling up here to Luther. Luther with one senior, a couple of players back that have lettered, but only one senior on this varsity that with a lot of playing time.
Okay.
And that is going to be Hagedorn, number 11. So we'll keep an eye out on her. Meanwhile, the Viroqua Blackhawks have been playing some really, really good volleyball.
Yeah, much improved squad. We talked about it earlier. I think they've really worked on participating all season, all year long, and as much off-season volleyball as they possibly could. They've worked really hard at it. It's shown. And some higher expectations all the way around with the squad, and some staff out there that some players that have been on here for quite a while. You know, Bryn Swenson's kind of the anchor, and Cami DeLapp, the libero, I think she's played since she's a freshman as well. So she's on varsity. She's a strong player. I see her in the weight room all the time over at Anytime Fitness.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mess with
her. Well, I tell you what, the stronger you are, the longer you can go out on a court, out on the field, whatever it might be,
right.
And you're just going to be that much more competitive. You're also going to take a look at Viroqua. You got Trixie Kappa, who has, I thought, really kind of came into her own last year, kind of off and on, into the lineup. But when she came in, she really did a great job.
A strong freshman, Megan Brendel. I know the other night she really shined through, and she's pretty talented.
Well, here we go with game number one, and it's going to be Viroqua with the opening serve. They'll come right back. It's going to be Hagedorn looking to try and come up with the hit, but she's going to pop that one right into the net. That will give the Blackhawks a 1-0 lead here.
That's Elise Neprud.
Neprud with the serve. She had did a very nice job last week. Now they're going to catch the ball by the Knights here in Benton. Maggie Benton kind of thought, well, this play is done. The ball right next to the net anyways. 2-0 your score here, and the line drive serve is going to go into the net and kick back to the Hawks.
Yeah, at least just kind of short arm that one. Stop moving forward. So it's got to keep following through.
Yeah, Zittel to serve. I have to remember Zittel. A couple of them have those neon pink shoes on. That ball not going to be returned over the net, and it becomes a 2-2 score here. And Zittel will continue with her serve. Kind of a semi-jump serve. DeLapp trying to pick up on that, but not able to control the return out of bounds to the Viroqua bench. 3 serving 2. Our thanks going out to those sponsors that you're seeing in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. We'll do that once per game in our picture-in-picture, but we thank them tremendously for their support. Well, a bit of an ace right there, Tom.
Was that a line violation back there?
Over here. Excuse me. I thought it was a service ace.
Yeah, it was funny the way he called it.
Yeah.
So I think it was a line violation.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, thank you. I did not see that. Here's a quick pop back over by Hagedorn. DeLapp with the pass. They'll set the ball up, popping it over. That was number 5. And
that was Emma Moyleen with the little tip over there.
I think they changed their hairdo every game. It's like, okay, I thought I had her memorized, but I guess I don't. Nice line drive shot.
There's Brendel. Yeah, that's the freshman.
She had a tremendous game last week. Some big hits for the freshman. Coming right back. Here's a line drive. Digging that one out was the libero. Back over to DeLapp. DeLapp to Neprud. And the shot back over. It's going to go out of bounds on the return. That was number 6 on the pass,
Megan
Brendel.
Yep.
Brendel will continue to serve here. Getting that line drive serve. The libero here is number 4 in Schultz. Nice job there. Swenson with the big hit. Tell you what, Bryn is one of those players you want to get out of the way when she decides to hit that ball.
Yeah, that's right. When they get it set right, she's on it.
Here's a nice serve back to Schultz. She'll pass the ball forward. Up in the air, partially blocked by Kappa. Good save here by the Blackhawks. They get the return, cross-court hit. Neprud was there. Now DeLapp on the setup. Marlene with the pop back over. Hagedorn, hard shot, saved in here by the Blackhawks. And now Schultz on the hit. The ball goes behind her and nobody can reach it.
Well,
we'll call it 6-3. We'll find out in a moment.
We will.
Here's a nice serve. That goes ricocheting off from Schultz.
That's 9.
9, all right. It was an 8. I was going to do a picture-in-picture with the score, but this scoreboard is just not very
It's tough
very
to
sharp.
read. They've got that netting over it. And
yeah.
So an alignment violation.
Yep.
I always get confused at what they're calling there.
Yeah.
Takes a judge to figure it out, I'll tell you that.
The other thing, I thought maybe they were going to blow the whistle because somebody was playing the drums, and they really shouldn't be doing that during the game. They could get a team warning on that, so they got to be a little careful. Here's Schultz popping the ball up. Hagedorn with the save, a free hit back over by the Knights and Zitto. Here comes Swenson. She's going to power that one over the net.
She must have ate her Lucky Charms this morning.
I
got
tell
that
you,
one bounce off just right.
It rolled off the top, and that awkward kind of spin, it saved her. Brendel continuing with the serve, now 10-3. 11-3, excuse me. Nice save there by Neprud. The lap on the air, and touched over here by the Knights off from Bryn Swenson's smash. Well, Tom, right now it's a 10-point lead here. Check that, a 9-point lead for Viroqua. Doing a great job. Bendo again.
Yeah, just having a hard time getting a handle on it. She's, from a technique standpoint, I think that's the way you draw it up.
They probably should have let that one go.
She's got the right spin on the ball. And
yeah. Brenda will continue. Back to Schultz. They'll save that one, get it close to the net. Hagedorn, blocked at the net. Good reaction. Oh, look at that. Somehow that return by the Knights was just about 2 inches inside the line, Tom.
I think someone from the bench was hollering at Neprud it was out, so she backed off of it. But
she had a good shot at it.
Yeah.
Here's Schultz now with the serve. And that's going to be a hit back row by Brendo. Cross court, front row. Blocked at the net. Nice job. Swenson and Kappa on that one. Back to Viroqua it comes. Free hit back over to the deep side. Here comes Schultz. This is going to be out of bounds. She wanted to just pop it over and couldn't really control the direction.
Luther trying to find some weakness here, but a lot of depth on the part of Viroqua. Just anybody they hit it to seems to be functional and volleying the ball well.
They're doing a nice job of covering those holes in the spaces out there. That's the good part.
Here's Harum.
Harum does a great job with her serve, getting the ball over. Now she'll pop it over, a free hit. Off the hands of Luther. Moylene with a big shot. Where'd she come up with that? Jankovic couldn't hold up, and she touched it, and it ricocheted off for the point. 15-4 Viroqua. Harum again with the serve to Schultz. A pass forward. Here comes Hagedorn. Cross-court hit. That was Harem. What a save right there.
Wow, nice effort on the part of Neprud there to keep that ball in.
Cross-court hit, Neprud. Harem again. Free hit back over by Swenson. And now we're going to get a foot fault here by Schultz.
Could have a net violation or out of bounds or underneath the net there.
The foot fault, she put her hand over across the midline to brace herself, and thus the foot fault call. Or a line violation, however you want to call it.
Everything's working for Viroqua right now.
So far, so good. That ball off the top of the net. That was Brendel again there, yes. But you know, she swings hard at that line drive, and anything can happen off the top of that net. Harem again with the serve. Front row, Hagedorn. And she'll pick up the point off from a nice set.
Grace Stuber.
Yep. Zittel with a beautiful set, and Hagedorn said thank you. Well, put the ball back into the Knights' hands as the lap comes in for Viroqua. It's 5 serving 17.
Emma Harem's going to come back out, and in comes the libero in the lap.
And Scheibel returns here for Luther. Serving is Hagedorn. And it goes into the net. 18 serving 5. Viroqua with the point. Here's Moyleen. Neprud comes out, and Quackenbush in at the front row. So Kate getting a chance to play a little bit here on the varsity. Here's a setup. Look out there. A beautiful short set. And Horseman able to put that one right off the top of the net.
Yeah, it was a nice set. It was in the right spot and took it home.
When they do that right, it is tough to stop. Well, that serve goes long. That one, I'm not sure if that was Hagedorn serving or who, but
I don't believe it was. I think it was number 15.
Was it?
Horseman.
Horseman, okay. She picked up that point and then had to serve. That ball is tipped out of bounds by Schultz, trying to just get a free touch back over to Viroqua.
Swenson with a good eye there, calling everybody off it.
20 serving 6 here. Viroqua jumping out to a quick lead.
Yeah, Viroqua in control.
That ball into the net by Hagedorn. Hagedorn, and along with the rest of the Knights, just a little out of sequence here right now as they're getting blitzed by Viroqua at 21 serving 6.
Yeah, Viroqua kind of at will here.
That'll be, yeah. Moyleen going down to the floor to dig that one out, and then off the hands a couple of times with Kate Quackenbush. She's just kind of laughing.
She did.
Yeah.
She's got a good attitude.
That's great. That's great to see. It'll be 7 serving 21. On the serve. That one off the fingertips of Swenson. Back to serve here, number 13 in, I think it's Glody. Not 100% how they say that.
Yeah, I've never, yeah.
I'll stay with Glody.
After all those years, Ken, you'd think you saw all the names.
Just about, yeah. And then you get one, just to mess with your mind.
So Trixie Koppa's going to come in. The libero in the lap's going to come out.
Dropping back to service Scrady.
Oh, Whitney Scrady.
She comes in. Yep. Luther making a couple of changes. Schultz back into the game. Nice line drive serve to the back row. They'll reset. Coming across court. That's Horseman, or check that, number 5 in Scheibel with the smash. That one popping off from maybe Koppa.
Yeah, I think it was Brendel and Koppa trying to block it, and it just kind of went off one or the other. Number 9 comes in, Yankovic, and number 5, Scheibel's coming out.
Yankovic on a deep serve to Swenson. Back set, cross-court hit by Quackenbush. Luther able to control that, and then, at the net. Kappa went up for the block, had the block, but then the ball just kind of fell to her left side, and nobody could get to it.
Yeah, I think after some early success, they're catching her in the air. She's launching just a little early.
10 serving 22, trying to mount that comeback. Just over the net, the lap with a beautiful save. Free hit coming by Swenson, down low. This ball is going to go out of bounds on the return here in that back row for the Knights. And I believe that was the server in Yankovic.
Got Elise Neprud coming in, Kate Quackenbush coming out.
Neprud did a nice job earlier in this game with her serve. She picked up probably 4 or 5, it seemed like anyways. She was serving for quite the time. This ball ricochets off from Schultz, not able to control it. And now, Tom, we're sitting at game point here in game number 1.
Yeah, Viroqua making quick work of this one.
Got out to a nice start. See if they can finish it off here. Line drive serve back to Schultz. She moves the ball forward. That one, I'm surprised that wasn't an illegal hit. A little off kilter was Hagedorn, but she was able to tip it off the fingertips apparently.
Yeah, those carries they're just too judgmental.
Here's Zitto, still game point for the Hawks. Line drive, that was Swenson, now DeLapp. Free hit coming by Kappa, back row to Schultz. Schultz on the pass, that was Zitto. Hard hit by Hagedorn, and Hagedorn gets the point. Well, it's doubling up time here. Viroqua sitting at 24-12, game point, but again, the Knights with the serve. They cannot afford a mistake. There's the serve, and that's going to go just over the net.
Got a 2-hit violation on Swenson.
A little surprised on that one.
Yeah.
Still 11-point advantage here for Viroqua. And that'll do it. That'll be the ball game.
Yep.
25-13 is your score here, and we will take a quick timeout. Back with more in a moment. Well, back we come here. Ken Manning along with Tom Lohr as we get set for game number 2. And I tell you what, Tom, you really want to hope that, well, let me put it this way. It was a very impressive game number 1 for Viroqua. Can they maintain that kind of fire?
Yeah.
That's the question, right?
Yeah, pedal to the metal. They were on the serves of Neprud and Brendel on that game. They had some big, long scoring runs, and I tell you, emotionally, those are hard to get over when you rack off 6, 7 serves in a row.
Yep.
So,
well, let's see what happens. We're going to turn the mic over to Tom Lohr here with game number 2.
all right, we've got number 9, Jankovic, serving here. Trixie Kappa spikes it. Handled nice by Benton.
Wow.
Blocked back and dug out nice by DeLapp, but they served it back to him, and we were out of position. And here's Jankovic to serve. 1 serving 0. Swenson with the bump. Going to be a net violation on Emma Moyleen.
Yeah. She just got a little too far underneath, and that's the tough one. Yep. All you can do is walk away from it.
Poker face.
There you go.
Serve number 3 here in a row from Jankovic. And that is Brendel with a deadly spike across the court. And Regan Carey's going to come out, and Neprud back in to serve.
We saw that a little bit last week against Westby. She was very tough on that cross-court hit.
Neprud serves into the center of the court to the libero. Almost blocked by Moyleen and Kappa. But Benton gets her hands on it, but just couldn't get it back over after the block. So 2 serving 2 here. Neprud trying to get into a groove again. Nice serve to the center, libero. And somehow, some way, Zittel gets that ball back over in front of the antenna. A really nice one-handed shot there.
She actually spun to the outside, keeping away from the standard here and not causing any kind of violation.
Gonna get the serve back to Luther. They're up 3, serving 2. Zittel with the serve and handled by DeLapp. Spiked by Brendel. She's going to get away with one. That one probably was out of bounds, but we'll take it. And Brendel with a nice center across the court spike, and just number 9, Jankovic, just couldn't get underneath it.
Brendel has the hot hand. You might want to give it to her a couple more times, right?
Yeah, here's Brendel with the serve. And that's going to be long.
Yep.
I think the coach kind of coached him up on that one. They probably gave her 3 or 4 points on the last time she got on a run, because it was tough to judge. But number 4, Schultz with the serve for Luther. 4 serving 3. This game number 2, a little tighter contest. So back comes Luther. Horseman with a nice block. Surprise to Kappa, and just couldn't get back underneath it. Schultz to serve again, 5 serving 3. Brendel sets the set up nice. And Swenson with a nice set from Kappa spikes that ball to the backcourt and just couldn't handle it on the part of Luther. I didn't see who missed that. I might have been Jankovic.
I don't think they saw the ball anyways. that was a hard hit.
Here's Emma Harum in the serve. And she gets that ball to just stop,
Little top spin on that, dropping right in front.
So 5 serving 5, all knotted up here. This feels like the JV games.
Yeah. Score-wise.
Luther definitely recovered nicely from their game 1. And staying in this one. A little bit out of position there. Going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, Horseman.
That was on the other side of the antenna there.
Yeah.
Huh? Is that?
Yeah, Horseman kind of got caught with the teammate right in front of her and couldn't really move.
So Harem with another serve. Nice serve. And Hagedorn all over that one. Off the hands of Swenson and stays in bounds even. Emma Harem's going to come out. Trixie Koppa's going to come out. Got Cammie DeLapp. And who else went in? Oh, we got Hannah Scrady here in front.
Okay.
Haven't seen her yet tonight. Her first action of the night. All tied up at 6. Hagedorn with the serve. Cammie DeLapp gets under it. And Neprud saves it over the net. And Hagedorn spikes it over the top. And there's Emma Moline. Kind of caught them off guard.
You know, I think it was that left-handed hit.
Yeah.
They didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty cool shot.
She's ambidextrous. Huh?
There you go.
Emma Moyleen with the serve.
She could be really dangerous that way.
Hagedorn gonna spike that ball out of bounds. Good eye on the part of Moyleen. 8 serving 6. Viroqua starting to build some lead here. And Emma's just stopped moving her body.
Yep.
So that's going to give service back to Luther. 7 serving 8. Number 17, Bella Matsky with the serve. Nice serve on the part of Luther. Brendel. Oh. Is that Zittel? Nice hustle on her part.
Yeah.
And Regan Carey is going to try to spike that ball on the line, and it's out of bounds. All knotted back up at 8. Nice job of Luther coming back in this one. All set up for Scrady. Scrady spikes it to the back of the court. Hagedorn, another long one.
They really like to set her up on that back row spike.
Yeah. And it's so close. I mean,
Yeah.
I probably would have hit that ball.
Yeah.
Bryn Swenson to serve. See if she can get in the groove. 9 serving 8. Viroqua up by 1.
Right in front of Hagedorn.
Nice off-speed serve there by Bryn. Got that ball to just stop right in front of her. 10 serving 8. And unconventional one-arm hit there by Schultz. Brendel just not quite in the position to spike that, so she taps it over. Koppa with the block attempt. And, yeah, nice spike by Brendel. Schultz just didn't know if she should hit or not, but it would have been in bounds, I think. So
I really believe that too, Tom. And when she made that swing, she hesitated, and that's when it kind of kicked off her arm.
So timeout on the part of Luther. We're going to take a break ourselves, right, Ken?
Yeah, let's do that. We'll take a real quick break. Well, back we come here to Luther. We've got a dandy one going on. Viroqua has the win in game number 1 by a huge margin, and right now they're battling with game 2.
Bryn Swenson kind of on a run of serves here. We're up 11, serving 8. And I think this is about her 3rd point in a row. That ball just set a little in front of the net. Hannah tips it back over. Hagedorn, as you said, with that mid-court spike where they kind of like it, but she's off the mark on that, into the net. 12 serving 8. Swenson to serve.
That's kind of the danger with that backcourt spike, setup. You really have to have the perfect setup for that.
Right. And that's going to be out of bounds.
Maggie Benton, number 10, comes in for Luther.
Coach Katie Schrader is kind of arguing with the ref, or Schwartz, Katie Schwartz, I'm sorry. So Glody puts it right back in the hands of Viroqua with an opportunity to get back in the game. We're going to have Whitney Scrady here, 13 serving 9 in game 2. Viroqua up 1 game already.
Schultz back in now for Luther.
And Whitney with a nice serve there.
Yeah.
They've been on the mark tonight all the way around.
Well, she's a lefty too, Tom.
Moyleen sets it to Kappa, but Megan Brendel kind of confused there a little bit.
Oh.
And
that was
Swenson pushing it over in the corner.
That was a great
dead spot there.
Great spot over there. You know, that's just good court vision when you can do that.
And Whitney just kind of lost concentration on that serve and hits the net. And Hannah Scrady, it's going to be Cousins there switching spots.
Okay.
Oh, Hannah, I don't know, she had to come in. She had to come in, and then Hannah went back out, and then DeLapp
then DeLapp goes in.
I can't follow it.
That's a weird one, yes.
Oh, Swenson with a nice dig there. Moyleen quick taps it over to catch him off guard, try to. And Moyleen with a nice dig attempt there, but just couldn't get underneath it.
Yeah. Great try. Really
Luther
was.
Trying to scratch their way back into this one. 11 serving 15. Yankovic to serve. Moyleen sets it back to Brendel. Brendel gets back underneath it. Swenson puts it right back over. Hagedorn tips it up. Nice coverage by Brendel. Swenson to Hagedorn. And Benton. They're going to call Kappa into the net. And I think they're trying to say the ball hit the net into her, but they're gonna have a little conversation about this one.
Well, I think that's a good view by Katie Schwartz on what she saw. It's just whether or not the referee saw it or not.
Well, I think the referee saw her hands into the net, but the ball possibly hit the net into her hands. A long conference.
Yeah. Tomorrow night we'll be in Westby.
But he's going to stand his ground.
Yep.
So serve's going to stay with Luther. 12 serving 15. And Yankovic to serve.
Football going on the Cashton Twitch channel right now. Wow.
It's going to be a 2-hit violation on, was that Scrady or no, Scrady's not in.
I did not see the call. I mean, I saw the call. I don't know what was the reason for it. Looked like a clean hit from here.
Kappa gets over the top, off the hands of Benton in the block attempt. Going to get service back to Viroqua.
16-13
Carey's
your
going
score.
to come out, Regan Carey. And in comes Elise Neprud to serve. A lot tighter game in this one, Ken.
Yeah.
Hagedorn gets blocked. And Benton's going to catch. Cammie DeLapp thought that one was out by a mile, I think, but it was right there.
Just caught the line, didn't it?
Yeah. So 14 serving 16. Number 12, Alexandria Zittel to serve. She's got a nice serve on her. Neprud gets up on top of it. Able to set that ball nice to Kappa, just right where she wants it. And Megan Brendel with the serve. 17 serving 14.
Kappa can be a real game changer here.
Brendel's serve inbounds. Benton going to hit that ball long. I almost thought it went off a Viroqua player, but
I was a little nervous about that.
So Brendel making Luther a little nervous. Hagedorn tips it just across. Going to be a carry on the part of Kappa. She did all she could to get underneath it.
Yeah. Great try. Back into the ball game here, number 15 in Horseman for the Knights.
Number 4 to serve, Kayla Schultz, the libero for Luther. Neprud with the set to Moyleen, and Schultz just got it. It was so high up in the air, she just kind of got disoriented.
Yeah.
She was in the right spot.
She did a good job of getting there because she bumped into Horseman, and then all of a sudden she came back over, yeah.
So Hannah Scrady and Emma Harum are going to come in. Out go Kappa and DeLapp.
Tough break.
And in the first game, all those serves just seemed to work. But all of a sudden, we've tightened back up to 16 and 19. Viroqua gives service back to Luther. Luther's going to make a swap here. They're going to bring out Amanda Yankovic, and in comes Kayla Scheibel. We've got service from Hagedorn, the seasoned senior from Luther. Swenson spikes to the back of the court, and Luther kind of sets right to Moyleen.
Oh, good try.
Scrady tried to kind of tap that ball versus block it. And Luther making this one interesting. Hagedorn with the serve. Viroqua a little bit tensed up, I think. And a nice attempt by Neprud to save that one.
Yeah.
Nicely called timeout by Coach Katie Schultz from Viroqua.
We'll do the same. We'll be right back.
Got to get back in this one here. 18 and 19. Hagedorn to serve. And Viroqua trying to hang on to a 1-point lead here. Try to finish this game 2 out. They've opened the door a little bit for Luther. Hagedorn with a nice serve. And Neprud tried to keep that ball in play. And Scrady, I think they're trying to get her some experience in the game.
Yeah.
Just a little behind. Hagedorn with another nice serve. And Neprud sets it to Brendel. She's going to be just a little long. And it's the tale of 2 games here. If that was game 1, it would have been 6 inches shorter.
Yep. Yeah.
20 to 19 your score. Hagedorn just gets that ball over the court. Viroqua trying to. He's going to call another timeout, Ken.
Yeah, well, I think that's a wise move. It's right now 21-19. Try and stop a little momentum here and see if you can't get that ball back off from this serve. We'll see how that all plays out. It's interesting how well Viroqua played in game 1. They came out on fire. And this game, they started out a little slow, kind of picked it back up, and now slowed down again.
Right. And Luther's just grabbed the hold of that momentum there. They're not going to give it back. Viroqua's going to have to take it.
Yeah.
Hagedorn to serve, and all of a sudden she's really serving well.
Now,
And they let the Luther crowd into it too.
yeah, they did. I think they're going to tell them they can't play the music is what they're going to tell them now. Official coming over and
Shut down the fun.
yeah. It's all right to cheer, but the music is a little more than what you should have.
Athletic director's talking to him a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Viroqua has used both their timeouts now, Tom.
Well, I think it's all in now.
Yep.
Hagedorn to serve, 21-19. The lap bumps it up. Swenson with the spike across. Hagedorn keeps it in play. And Brendel gets it back up in the air. And Moyleen does the job. It's that left-handed.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Tell you
got
what.
him under a trance.
They'll get you every time.
So Emma's going to come right back and serve 20-21. Regan Carey in for Elise Neprud. Got Scrady, Swenson, Brendel, DeLapp, and Moyleen serves. So puts it right back. And Luther comes roaring back with point 22 and gains service. We're going to have Matsky, Bella Matsky to serve. She is a junior. She serves it right out of bounds, does Viroqua a big favor, and gives it back to Viroqua. Bryn Swenson now at the serve. She is quite the Viroqua veteran volleyball player.
Yes, she is. Now a junior, but a 3-year starter.
Viroqua trying to get, just wasn't quite set right on the part of Zittel. And Horseman tried to get up over the top of it, couldn't do it. So all tied up at 22. Viroqua trying to strong arm this one back. That's going to be out of bounds. Scheibel had a nice set there, just didn't get up high enough over the top of that ball.
Yeah.
And now Luther's going to take a timeout. Try to pull back the momentum from Viroqua. So
We'll do the
we
same.
thought we were going to be out of here.
I
Ken.
know. They're going to they're going to try and score all 50 points. We'll take a break.
All right. Back we come here for the conclusion of this game number 2. Two completely different games. Luther has just stuck right in this one. 23 serving 22. The serve from Swenson. Back to, that was Horseman off the hands of Swenson. So we're going to be knotted back up at 23. Schultz to serve. Out comes Horseman. In comes number 3, Marley Krause. Have we seen her yet tonight, Ken?
I think this is the first time, yeah.
Wow, that's... Swenson tries to get under it. Brendel just free passes it over. And up comes Scheibel. Off the lap. So, Krause to serve again. Here's game point. If Viroqua fights it back, we'll have an extended game here in number 2. And a nice spike there by Brendel. And that was number 6, Cameron Anderson. She just wasn't even ready for it.
Right. We're just
Grady
right on
to serve,
right
all
on
tied
top
up
of
at
her.
24. Hagedorn free passes it across. Swenson gets underneath it. Up to Brendel, off the block. Hagedorn bumps it up. And that is Scheibel. Kappa going to be out of bounds. It even had me in a trance.
Yeah.
I thought we lost that point. So Schrader to serve again. Game point is now in Viroqua's hands, 25-24. She gets a nice serve. Kappa, or no, was that Swenson? Puts it up in the air. Britton. Somehow Moyleen got that. Yeah, Hagedorn knew she shouldn't have hit that ball, but if it would have hit the line, she would have gotten yelled at too. So
yeah.
it was a close one. So there's your game two, a lot different than game one. 26-24 your score. We'll reset here in 3 minutes and get back to it.
Viroqua up 2-0. Well, back we come here to game number 3 here as the Blackhawks will start serving. They get the serve over. Here's basically a free hit. Nice job diving in there by Schultz. Back over to DeLapp for the Hawks. They'll come forward with a deep shot. Just a little too much by Moyleen.
Yeah, it was one of those twilight sets, I think. She was kind of in the middle there. Probably just got to put that one over. call and live to play another volley.
Yeah. Here's Zittel now with a 1-0 lead for the Knights. Line drive serve. DeLapp to Swenson, a free hit. That's going to go out of bounds, coming off from Brendel. That one just a little bit off kilter, and now it's 2-0. Deep shot. Swenson is there. Neprud. Cross-court hit. Beautiful job on the hit and a great save by Schultz. Back over to the Hawks. Here comes Neprud with the set. Kappa, that is out. Boy, just out.
Yeah, she just didn't have time to.
She
needed
to
rush that one.
Yeah, she needed a little adjustment was all. 3-0 your score. Swenson not able to control that one.
Yeah, Viroqua kind of starting out sluggish in here. It's unfortunate off a nice comeback win.
Yeah, 4-0 right now your score. Back row, DeLapp. Neprud sets it up. Moyleen to the back row. Here's a free hit. And Kappa collects the rent on that one.
That would have had a little ketchup and mustard on it.
Yes, I think so. Thank you very much. Yeah, as a player, you love to see those. You don't get them that often.
Right.
Well, Brendel not able to get that one over the net, and usually she's a very sure server.
Yeah, out comes Benton, in goes Horstman.
5 serving 1 for Schultz. Luther deep in the back row. DeLapp. Just got the ball over was Neprud. Free hit. No, didn't get over. Viroqua with the point, 2 serving 5. Kappa comes out.
Grace Stuber is going to come in on Viroqua's side.
All right. And
out comes Kappa.
Hiram is going to be serving here.
The lap's going to take a break.
Hiram with a nice serve. Hard shot. That one coming by Horstman, way out of bounds. And
Sienna Horstman, a lot of muscle on that.
Yeah,
one.
she really clobbered it. 3 serving 5 now. Hiram, back row to Schultz. Schultz on a good pass. Hagedorn tips it over. Free hit by Neprud. Nice work there, and the point.
Yeah, it was a nice angle. She brought that across. It was almost like a spike. It just died right there. Caught Yankovic off guard.
That time the serve not able to get over the net. Tough break there as Viroqua looking to try and tie it up. Now they're down 2 at 6 serving 4.
Hiram's going to come out. Kappa's going to come in, and then DeLapp's going to come in. I'll never understand it, but it's kind of like the infield fly rule. I don't know.
I can understand that better than this one. I tell you, yeah. Oh, great try over there by Neprud. But the ball is scooting away from her. It's now 7-4, Luther.
Viroqua just struggling to kind of hang around here right now.
See if they can get back in the groove like they did in game 2. They're up 2-0. That ball not over the net.
Yeah, Megan Brendel, as strong as she came out in that first game,
yeah,
she's just struggling here in the third.
Good serve on that one. Boy, a great job digging that one out, and a back set over to Luther. There is Horstman with the hit, the lap. Back to the middle of the court. Brendel down that far sideline, and she caught it.
That.
Yeah.
You could see her looking out of the corner of her eye.
Yeah. Good job there. That'll make it 5 serving 8 now for Moyleen.
Haley Dregney in, I believe, for the first time.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That'll make your hair turn gray. That's tough. You got to get the ball over, and
anybody argues under momentum in sports, they can watch this one.
Here's 9-5 now. Back to Brendel. Moyleen with a back set. Here comes Swenson, blocked at the net. That was
Dregney.
Dregney, yeah. Oh, what a dive right there. Can they get it over? Play at the net. Good job by Swenson.
Wow.
She painted
nice
the line.
Reaction on the part of Swenson.
Yeah. How in the world she got that to drop? Had just enough muscle on it. Swenson now to serve. Back row, Hagedorn. Zittel. And that's not going to go anywhere. Into the net by Scheibel.
Sometimes this game's all about just getting it in play.
Yeah.
You know, we had so many serves in this game where we just hit the net and then you got to fight to get the serve back. So.
Down by 2, it's 7-9. Swenson needs a few more of these.
Yep. Got a little bit of a substitution issue here.
Yeah.
It was interesting the other night when I was watching Arcadia's JV. That happened like 5 times.
Oh, wow.
On both sides.
Wow.
I'd never seen that happen so many times.
8-9. Tipped at the net, not able to save it. Well, that's the case there where Horseman had just enough on it, and but yet it wasn't a power shot.
Right.
Kind of like a little curveball.
Yeah, it just died as soon as it hit Swenson's hands.
Dropping back.
Glody,
okay. She gets the ball over to the lap. Free hit, Brendel. Back to Glody. They'll back set. Cross court, too much on that. Somebody in the net. They're going to say Viroqua.
And they're going to say she hit it, huh?
Oh, did they? Okay. Well, I didn't see that happen.
Or somebody was in the net.
I thought they were like it was number 12 here in Grace Stuber that was in the net. Let's set the ball up. Big time hit right there. Luther saved it. And there it is. That was a little left-handed touch by Scheibel. A little misdirection and another point here. 12-8. Glody continuing to serve. That'll fly out of bounds.
Yep.
Well,
Glody just you could just see that as soon as it came off her hand.
Yeah. Whitney Scrady comes in. You have Kappa up front with
this
Dregney.
Is almost like a wrestleback. This game.
Really?
Just trying to get back into it.
Yeah.
Been fighting.
Swenson and Moyleen in the back row with Scrady. Pushing the ball to the back row. Nice work there by Moyleen with good vision. Yeah. In the net. Viroqua caught a break right there. That was a tough call, but this time the referee was there.
Honestly, I didn't see it. But
pushing the ball over. Back row it goes to Hagedorn. And Horseman can't get it over. Or Scheibel, excuse me, number 5. Well, they're like you said, they're clawing back into it, Tom.
Yeah.
It's 11-12 right now. Nice job to Schultz. Zittel sets up. Schultz will pop it over. They'll set up. Here comes Brendo, and Schultz was there. Nice save there by Swenson. Free hit, Swenson back over off from the save by Scrady. Free hit, Dragney. Set the ball up. Here comes Brendo again. That one's kind of tipped, it looked like, giving Scheibo a chance. Schultz.
Nice volley.
Boy, it's a long one. Scheibo tipped at the net. That was Kappa. Back to Brendo, tipped at the net. This one drops down. Zittel went up and got her hand on it, but too much power, and it dropped down the middle of the court.
Just unbelievable resolve on the part of Viroqua in a program that traditionally has really kind of walked away from a lot, when they're down like that.
Tight scores like that.
They've really been fighting hard.
Well, another break in the action, a timeout here by Luther will do the same. Well, back we come here. And I tell you what a ball game we're seeing here tonight with the volleyball match. Scrady will continue to serve here as we're knotted up at 12 apiece. She gets the ball over, but deep that time. So that's where the timeout paid off, wouldn't you know?
Yeah, just threw her off.
All right, that will bring up Luther. And coming back into the ball game is going to be Yankovic. She'll serve as Scheibo comes out. Yankovic with the serve, line drive. That's Swenson. Moyleen sets up. Kappa with the hit. Boy, that was strong right there. And that's what you like to see out of Kappa.
Yeah, that's what she's there for.
Yeah.
They sure did have a nice set there. I don't know if that was who that was that set that, but that was perfect.
Moyleen did that one.
Yeah.
Here's the serve by Neprud. Hagedorn, that's going to go out of play. Viroqua up 14-13. Boy, you'd really like to see Neprud put about 5 or 6 together now, wouldn't you? Try and get some breathing room here. Zittel sets it up. No. Hagedorn hit that one right into the net.
Hagedorn showing some frustration here.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Now 15-13. Neprud with the serve to the back row. Zittel pops it up. This is going to be a free hit. Nice job. Right in the middle of the court by Benton. Benton keeps the Luther Knights to within 1 at 14, serving 15.
Yeah, that was a nice vision on her part.
Yeah.
Here's kind of the toughest serve of the team right here.
Yep. They're able to get that one in, and Viroqua, little ill-timed return, drops down on the Hawk side. It's knotted at 15.
Luther trying to avoid the sweep here.
Yes, that's right. Free hit back over to Zittel. Schultz pops it up. Here comes Hagedorn. She'll go with the easy touch. Kappa. Swenson to the back row. Zittel was there. Now Schultz. Here comes Hagedorn. And that is blocked at the net on the Viroqua side by Kappa.
Well, did she tried blocking it, but it went right down.
It went right down, right between her and the net. Zittel will continue to serve. Swenson. The lap, back row for the Knights. There's check that. Hagedorn. Hagedorn again with the pass. Zittel will push the ball over to Swenson. Back it comes Brindle with the big hit. Nice dig by Schultz. Now Hagedorn. Both teams with some power shots here. Swenson, good job. Back to Schultz. Zittel back set. Cross court hit. Swenson is there. Schultz on the diving save. Punching the ball over was number 10 here in Benton. Left-handed hit. Yankovic, oh, what a job. Hagedorn tried to save it.
Entertaining volleyball. I don't care who you are.
That was a wonderful volley.
Almost just was like they need some orchestra music.
Yeah,
in the
really.
background there. It was just beautiful.
Building up to some kind of crescendo. Well, Brando had a tough time earlier, and she still had a tough time here. Trying to get the ball over the net.
Yeah.
17-16. Schultz will serve with the lead. There's a nice hit, still playable. Blocked at the net again. Horseman in there along with Hagedorn. Back to the Knights. Free touch back over. And
well, I'll tell you what, no matter what happens, Luther came back from that first game shellacking there. And
yeah.
They really.
They collected.
I mean, they're fighting hard.
Yeah. They changed their composure a little bit. Their attitude was to get after it. Here's the lap. Swenson blocked. 4 hits, they call it. And here comes the timeout. Viroqua with the timeout will do the same. It's 19-16, Luther with the lead.
Trying to be an up-and-coming program, this is when you prove you can.
Yes, very much so.
Bring it back.
Let's see what happens here with these last few points coming up here in Game 3. Luther out in front, 19-16 with the serve. To DeLapp. Moyleen. Blocked at the net. Neprud will save the ball, getting it back over, keeping the play going. But there again, that short set for Horseman, and she's got a lot of leverage, Tom.
Yeah.
Schultz at 20-16 just got that one over. Back it comes off from DeLapp. Hard hit right off the shoulder. Maybe it was even the chin of DeLapp. Oh. My goodness. And another short one for Horseman.
Yeah, they got their mojo going now.
I guess so.
Viroqua went back to the whole starting squad here now. They're trying to get their composure here, try to get this sweep. Sometimes when you lose your chemistry, though, you gotta.
They're going to call a timeout here. Make sure that DeLapp is okay.
Got a little bloody nose.
She might have. She got a pretty red face there, that's for sure. We'll take a break. Well, Tom, I just had to check the score with that Cashton game with Riverdale. It's 55-0 in the third.
Oh.
That's a tough Cashton team there. Here's the serve now. Kappa. Good job by DeLapp. That was going to be in. Now a 2-hit violation by Neprud. And it's 22-16. Setting the ball up for Kappa. They'll get the point. Kappa drilled that one. Horseman went up for the block, and that caught the net and Horseman.
Stuber in for DeLapp. And Emma Harem in to serve.
Now's the time for a lot of points on the serve here by Harem. Let's see what she can do. Well, misalignment here.
Substitution violation here.
That was either substitution.
Or the way they were aligned?
I think it was the way they were aligned, to be honest.
I don't know. I don't understand it. But
you have
at least the refs know.
It's if there was an overlap, so if somebody is, how do I want to say, if it kind of like an offside, yeah. Harem with the serve. Down low, dug out nicely by Luther. Here's the free hit back to Viroqua. Setting the ball up for Swenson. She'll go down the far sideline. Schultz able to pop the ball up. Free touch coming back to the Hawks. Viroqua on the set to Swenson. Cross-court hit, too much on it. Right idea, but not a good.
Yeah, it was open.
Not
there.
a good
She
angle.
just couldn't get
Yep.
wrong knuckle.
Yeah, there you go. Here is Hagedorn now.
The lap back in. Stuber stays in.
Scheibel, number 5 in the game here in the front row. Luther has some height to him.
Yeah, they do.
Well,
Horseman just tapped that one and down.
yeah. Going to be game point now. Hagedorn to serve. That one just over the net, but out of bounds.
Huh.
And now you got to put.
Well, here's a little present and a gift, so
You got to
I
put
guess
6 together now.
we'll see if Marlene can't have a mess up here.
Yep. Game point.
Dragney in the game.
Moyleen to the back row. They'll bring the ball forward. Tipped at the net. That was a good block off of a Horseman shot. Hagedorn from the back. They'll reset. Swenson. She'll get a point. Well, the battle back starts right there.
All on a nice dig from Brendel there early on in that volley.
They'll move the ball forward. Dragney was there to cover. Good job. Back row hit. Schultz on the return. Here comes Scheibel. She'll get the point and the game.
There you go.
25-20. Game number 3 to the Luther Knights. We'll go to game 4 in a moment's time. Luther trails. Viroqua up 2-1. Well, back we come. We are going to start things off here. Game number 4, but if Viroqua can pick up the win, the night will be done. Tom, it's up to you.
Oh, yeah, hey, that's right. I wasn't ready. Yankovic to serve. Moynihan with a nice set, and Brendel just kind of tapped that one over. Sets it back to Moynihan. Moynihan sets back to Brendel. Brendel got all of that one. Brendel trying to find her legs again.
Yeah.
Out strong in the first game. Kind of went flat in the second, and they're just kind of fighting a rallying Luther team off here. Quackenbush hits it long. Puts Luther up 2-0 early in this fourth game. Swenson. Benton really handled that spike nicely of Papa. Somehow got back underneath it. And Zittel on that Zittel actually is playing a kind of an unsung game here between serves and
she's very active out there, yeah.
Quick. Serve from Neprud, and Hagedorn goes off of Moynihan. Hagedorn's spike comes off of Moynihan, and service right back to Luther. This is going to be Zittel.
Motzke comes back into the game.
3 serving 1. Swenson gets underneath it. Back to Kappa. Kappa stops. Instead of trying to go up high and spike that ball, she remains on the ground and just takes a bad angle. 4-1. Luther up to a quick lead here in game number 4. Viroqua up 2 games to 1. And Brendel with a nice return there from her knees. Off Kappa's hand, out of bounds on the block. And Luther on a nice little 4-point run here. 5-1. Brendel gets it in play. And Schwartz with a quick timeout. Well advised. 6-1 your score. And we'll take a quick break. Austin Powers said it best, Ken. When you have mojo, you got something.
There you go.
Luther's just riding that momentum from game 3. Tight victory here, and Viroqua is trying to gain their composure back. Moynihan surprisingly sends that over. Nice dig by Neprud. Brendel with a free pass over to Schultz. Schultz to Zittel, and Kappa just can't win.
I tell you what.
That block rolled right down the tape of the net and out of bounds.
She did. It looked like she was doing everything right, and then it took off on her.
Zittel with the serve, 7 serving 1. Neprud with the bump. Swenson with the spike across the court, and Kappa, Neprud served that up a little bit short, And a nice volley here. Viroqua really could use the point here.
Yeah, for sure.
And DeLapp doing all she can to get underneath it. Point goes to Luther. 8 serving 1. Zittel on a service run here that's gotten in Viroqua's head.
There you go.
Well, was that Brendel or Moyleen?
That was Brendel, I believe.
So Megan Brendel to serve. She's the one that got us going in the first game. Let's see if she can do it here in the fourth. Hagedorn gonna try to play the line and tap that one out of bounds. And Neprud looked at it, and thank heavens the judge agreed. So 3 serving 8. The judge didn't seem to know exactly if it was on the line or not, but
a little hesitant there.
She pulled the flag up like it was out of bounds, so she had to stay with it. 9-3. Luther gains serve once more. Schultz to serve. And poor Viroqua just can't get a break off that block here in this game 4.
That was a great block in there.
10 serving 3. Schultz to serve. And she just kind of lost her way as she was putting that ball up in there. It's like it was almost in slow motion.
You could, and there's the one thing: if you don't feel right, you can let it go and get a replay.
How many of those you get?
One on that.
So Emma Harum to try to get on a service run here. She's gonna have a nice serve to Schultz. Schultz brings it up. Hagedorn and Elise Neprud was more reactive than anything.
Yeah.
I don't think she knew exactly where she was at. And it was tight to the line, so you can't blame her.
No, not one bit. You're right.
Hagedorn to serve, 11 serving 4. Viroqua trying to crawl their way back into this so we don't have to play a final game 5. I thought I was going to get my chocolate shake early in the night, Ken. Luther making it interesting.
That they are.
Handled by DeLapp, set up by Neprud, spiked by Moyleen. Hagedorn free passes over, handled again by DeLapp, set by Neprud, spiked by Swenson, handled well, and a nice volley going here.
Oh,
and Viroqua just out of position, and
that was Mosky. She just literally punched the ball over.
Yeah, she saw that open space.
Yeah.
Hagedorn 12 serving 4. Serve for Luther. Bumped up, set by Neprud, and Emma Moyleen just kind of lost her place. Timeout once again called by Katie Schwartz.
Well, we'll do the same thing. We'll be right back.
All right, here we go. 13 serving 4. Viroqua getting a chance to redeem themselves here in game number 4. Luther on a heck of a run. Hagedorn to serve. DeLapp bumped that. She set that one right to, was that Scheibel? And she just hammered that one down.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
14-4 your score. Viroqua on their heels. I think Viroqua lucky they didn't get called with a net violation on that one.
I was waiting for that.
I was. He's been picky about it all night. Kate Quackenbush comes in. And Moyleen gets that one just to drop. I think Luther thought they were going to get a free one. That brings it to 6-14. Let's see if Viroqua can get on a run. And
that was in.
She's going to get that one in.
Yeah.
And caught him sleeping twice now. 7-14 your score.
The line judge was coming right at her and she couldn't see.
So Viroqua's going to bump that one out of bounds, and that's going to give Luther an advantage of 15-7. In comes Krause to serve. We've got Stuber, Quackenbush, and Swenson in the front for Viroqua. Moyleen just kind of, what do you want to call it? She's like a little sleuth over there.
Yeah.
Just popped that ball over the defensive line and placed it nicely. 8-15 your score with Swenson here to serve. Nine to 15 your score. Viroqua showing some life here in game 4. See if Swenson can get on a run. Handled nicely by Brendel. Free pass over by Hagedorn. Stuber gets up over the top of it. Blocked, handled nice by, who is that? That is Zittel. Kind of kept that play alive. Fought it back. Katie Schwartz had a conversation with the ref, and now they're talking about a line violation.
Kind of wondering if
under the net?
Maybe under the net, but
so she's not going to win that battle. We're going to have Glody coming in for Horseman. Glody's going to serve. 16-9, critical part of the game here for Viroqua to try to wrestle this one back.
Yeah, you can't get too far behind. Otherwise, they just trade points and win.
And Brendel shows why she deserves to be in there.
Yeah.
With a powerful cross-court spike. Whitney Scrady's going to come in and serve this 10-16 fight to get back to even. Got Moyleen, Swenson, Kappa, Quackenbush, and that is Brendel.
Oh,
and wow, what a play by Scrady there. Kappa free passes it over, serves it up to Benton, but
nice try by Kappa.
Kappa just not winning those today.
Yeah.
Well, this game,
this game, anyways. You're right.
So, gonna have Scheibel come out, and that's Yankovic in to serve. They're through their full rotation. 17 serving 10. Quackenbush hits that one long. Kate's going to get subbed out for Hannah Scrady.
Swenson just got her hand on it.
She just kind of didn't know what to do with that.
Yeah. That's a tough one right there.
19-10 your score, critical point. Yankovic to serve.
Boy,
Wow,
good save.
nicely handled by Luther. And a nice set there by Hannah Scrady to Kappa.
Well, that's a great confidence builder right there.
Hannah's going to come out. Neprud's going to be in to serve. 11-19. If you're going to make a comeback, Ken, here's what's going to happen.
Better do it now.
Hagedorn spikes that ball. Nicely saved by Neprud. Nice dig. Well, 28-11 your score. Gonna have Zittel to serve. She's been kind of the slayer here of Blackhawks.
Yeah.
When it comes to the serve. Got a question from Schwartz here on subs. Emma Moyleen with a nice spike there. Found a hole. That was how you draw it up.
No kidding.
12-20.
Gotta like that.
Megan Brendel to serve.
Gotta like that excitement out of her there on that one too.
Yeah. Well, they're looking for a reason.
Yeah. Something to get them fired up.
Gotta get fired up. And now Brendel has a nice serve. 13-20. If she can get on a run. Viroqua's been on their heels for this last game and a half. And we got a net violation from Kappa or Swenson. And that's going to throw the momentum back. Schultz is going to serve here. 21-13. Luther are going to make Viroqua earn it, that's for sure.
Yep. Boy, I tell you what, Monsky really drilled that one.
Yeah, that table was set.
Yeah.
(22-13). Looks like we might be headed for a fifth game.
I would say.
Swenson hits it into the net. Going to give up point 23 to Luther. Viroqua down by 10 in this game. They're up 2-1. Got bumped into the net. Neprud just couldn't handle it. 24-13 your score. Game point coming here from Schultz. Uh-oh, the pep band's rallying up. Schultz short arms that, gives it back to Viroqua. Emma Harem's going to come in for Kappa. And the lap's going to come out. Stuber's in. So you never know.
Yeah.
No room for a mistake here. Free pass over from Brundle. Set up here to Hagedorn. And he's going to call Hagedorn into the net. So 15-24 your score. Harem with the serve. That's going to get bumped out of bounds. Going to have a timeout on the part of Luther. Going to try to talk about it.
Yeah, they want to make sure they stop any momentum.
Coming back in game number 4, 16-24. Emma Harem to serve. And she has a beautiful serve on that one. Drops right in front of the libero of Schultz. 17-24 your score. Nobody's looking at anything yet.
Yeah.
Free pass over from Wileen. Harem gets underneath it. Bumps from Neprud. Free pass over from Brundle. And looked like a carry to me. That's going to be point 25. There's your game number 4. 25-17 your final. We're all even, 2-2. We're going to switch sides, reset, and game 5 coming at you.
And remember, game 5 is only to 15. Back we come here to Onalaska Luther as the Knights, Tom, have battled back, and here we sit 2 games apiece.
Battled back is the word. That is, they have really come to life. And Viroqua just kind of on their heels. They got to figure it as game 1 right now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, if they could find that fire from game 1,
yeah,
it'd be real short work because it's a game to 15.
Right. Yeah,
So,
you can't take your time.
No. And you got to use your timeouts a little differently if somebody
I'm really
does get on a
surprised
roll.
they don't have Zittel serving here. That's
Well, the first point will go to Luther. Brendo's smash from the far corner went out of bounds. Jankovic will serve. From the back roll, here's the pass. Swenson. Tip play at the net. Oh, a beautiful save there. And they will make it work. That's the way to stay with it if you're Luther. But a nice shot by Kappa.
Yeah,
Boy.
That's what they needed. They needed a confidence booster. And they need a service to get on the run here. Neprud
Yeah, they definitely
can be
got
that person.
Definitely got that, didn't they? Here's Neprud now at 1 apiece. Again, we're going to 15. And that will be point number 2 here for Viroqua.
Yeah, I think, Ken, if they can get a lead,
Uh-huh.
if they could just get 3-4 points ahead, they just
Kinda.
got to get that confidence back.
Yeah. Well, there's a beautiful serve.
Yeah.
Got the ace, and it's 3-1.
It's all about being relaxed and loose.
Yep. Neprud, couple 3 bounces. Here she comes. Another line drive serve. Hagedorn with the hit to the back row. Swenson was there. Here comes Brendo. It's just out of bounds. 2 serving
just off
3.
the mark tonight for some reason. After that first game, she just tightened up.
Here comes Zittel now. That one in the net.
Wow.
Well, Viroqua.
That's really a break on the part of
Yeah.
Viroqua because when she was getting her serve right,
She's been a tough
we
server.
couldn't bust it.
There's a nice serve there to Schultz. Free hit back over, and now a little confusion there and a timeout coming. Quick timeout.
Quick timeout.
Yeah. We'll do the same. We'll be right back. More action coming. It's 5 serving 2. Viroqua out in front here early on in this 5th and final game.
All about being loose, I think. That's the theme of the night.
I think so, yeah. Here's Brendo. That's going to be just out.
Yeah, it was just enough time in between. A smart timeout on the part of Coach Larson, I think.
Here's Schultz now. The serve to the back row. Brendo is there. Neprud back set. That's Moyleen. Schultz with a big save. Here comes Kappa, blocked at the net. 4 hits on Viroqua, and Schultz will serve again. 4-5. Your score.
Yeah, Kappa was just all wound up on that one, just ready to hit it.
That will just get over the net. Wow. That spin dropped right in front of Brendo. 5 apiece. Schultz got that one over. Neprud.
That would have messed with me.
There's Hagedorn found the open lane, and it's 6 serving 5, Luther. Schultz trying to put another point together here for Onalaska. Far side to Swenson. Blocked, out of bounds. Here comes the timeout by Viroqua. It's 7-5 when we return. Seven serving 5. Luther with the serve.
Well, let's see what happens.
Schultz gets the whistle. And here comes her approach. Back row, Brendel. There's Kappa, a big block at the net.
Well, Horseman's all of a sudden come to life, and she's stretched out, and she's playing that net fiercely.
She's really playing big at the net.
Yep.
8-5. Schultz. Back row again. Here's the setup. Swenson coming across court.
Well, Swenson's stepping up as a veteran. She needed to do that. That was a big deal.
They truly did need someone to get a good hit.
They're bringing in Emma Harum here to serve. Stuber comes in.
Harum with the serve. Far side to Hagedorn, I should say. Going to call a 2-hit violation. Viroqua will get the point back. I don't know if that was on Hagedorn. I think it was
on the one setting.
On the one setting. Okay, that was probably Zittel.
Yeah.
Here's Harum. Back row to Schultz. Zittel sets up back row, or back side, I should say, to Hagedorn. Here comes Viroqua. Wow.
Oh, was she saying? She was trying to argue that they hit it, I think. On the way out.
That was close. Here comes the substitution.
It's like the bench got talked to here, huh? Or what?
What's that?
The bench got talked to? Or
yeah,
what?
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
May have been a few words. It has definitely become a tense environment.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Scheibel comes into the game, by the way. The lap on the tip, got to get it over. Good job by Brendel. To Schultz. Zittel sets up. Look out, Scheibel. And
they're going to call Luther into the net.
Yeah.
And he's been on that all night. He's been consistent.
That was Monsky, I think, on the going up, and she wound up in the net. So Viroqua catching a nice break there, Tom.
Yeah.
Moyleen with the serve. Scheibel.
Oh, that was a carry.
Wow.
Oh, man.
That stopped for a second, and it was redirected a little bit.
I'm sorry. I don't. That one. That was like a slam dunk.
Yep, it's 8-10 now. Got away with one there. Good job on the save. Schultz saving that one as well. That'll go out of bounds. Scheibel with the big hit, and it flew out of bounds.
Wow.
9-10 now.
This turned into
it's quite the match.
Wasn't what we would have expected after game one.
Oh, right.
I don't think Viroqua expected it either. Fighting to stay with it here.
Yeah. Here's Swenson. Schultz on the pass to Zittel. Zittel on the setup. That was a nice job there on the spike by Horseman. And they'll get the point and the serve. Coming in to serve, number 16 in Harrington. I don't know if we've seen Harrington much at all tonight.
I don't think so.
Nice job there.
Well, okay. So we had a carry before. Now we got away with one,
Yeah,
too. So
yeah,
we'll take it.
yeah, that's right. That was a nice play by Stuber. Now Whitney Scrady in to serve. 10 serving 11.
Need Whitney to come through here.
Luther has some substitutions as well. Into the game is Benton, number 10. Well, we're knotted
nice
up.
Little knuckler there.
Yep. 11 apiece. Here's a timeout, Luther. What a great game it is. We'll take a little break. Well, Tom, a lot of excitement in the air tonight here.
I guess so. It's that's high school sports. That's why I love them, and it's a great community. Good sportsmanship here though tonight on both sides.
Both teams are playing hard, and that's what you like to see. 11-11, Whitney Scrady with the serve. Try to break this tie. And she will. Scheibel hit that one into the net.
Yes.
Luther has used both of their timeouts. Into the game now, number 13 in Glody. Back row, that was Hagedorn. Good save on the hit. Viroqua now on the attack. And another point.
Wow.
Brendel gets the point.
She deserved that one.
Yeah.
Good night, and she's had some tough breaks here later in these games, but yeah, hopefully Whitney could take us out here.
Glody comes out of the ball game. Benton back in. Tip play at the net. They'll reset. Here comes Kappa. Big shot. Dug out of there nicely. There's a return right into the bump with Schultz. Back over to Viroqua it goes. Back row set to Swenson. Zittel pops the ball back. Free touch. Here comes Viroqua. And it's over the net. Whoa. Scrady, right?
Hannah, yep.
That was nice. And now we're sitting at game point.
Wow, all of a sudden, there you are.
Benton comes out, Glody goes in. Whitney Scrady, line drive serve, back over to Hagedorn. They'll reset it up. Touched over by the Knights. Here's Moyleen and Brendel with the hard hit. Got to get it over. They do from Hagedorn in the back row. Another reset. Here's Kappa with the touch. Tipped at the net. Replay again. Back across Scheibel. Can they get it? They can. They're still alive. Brendel back in. Still playing the ball here. Good job by both teams.
Really,
long
nice
volley.
volleyball.
And there it is.
Wow.
Brendel with the big hit. Wow.
That's something else. That was quite a push by Luther. You got to give him credit.
That was unbelievable.
They went out that first game, and that was tough.
It was Viroqua winning big in game one. Viroqua had to come from behind in game two. Luther took control in game 3 and 4, and this one came down to the wire.
Wow, it was a great volleyball match. I think it was fun to be a part of. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. 15-11, the final score here. 3-2 here. Tom, thanks so much for being here. Just a great night for Viroqua volleyball here.
Yeah. I mean, felt like a dominant night after game one, but I think even bigger coming back. They were down even in this fifth game, and they came back on the serve of Whitney Scrady and senior leadership, and it was fun to watch.
Big one there. Well, folks, we hope that you enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of Viroqua Volleyball. For Tom Lohr, I'm Ken Manning saying thanks again. Viroqua picks up the win, 3-2. Dave Gluck and I will be in Westby tomorrow night for the Westby Viroqua conference football game. We'll see you in Westby at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So long, everyone.